Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. We are live. Life is good. I'm going to give it a minute to allow YouTube and TikTok to do their thing, letting my followers know I am live. I'm so proud. I have my cameras as close as they can possibly be. Actually, let me try to get them a little bit closer. They are as close as they can possibly be. I'm going to do my best to look at both lenses throughout the live broadcast today. It is July 23rd, 2024 on a Tuesday, and you are watching Live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. Welcome to the chat, Alicia. Welcome, Livy. Welcome, Victoria, my friend. Nice to see you here. I'm giving it a second. I'm going to give it a second. And then we're going to get going. There are so many. Hello, Eric. Hello, Lucky J. There are so many things to talk about today. Actually, two large topics, but I'm very excited to share the synchronicities. I'm excited to share more of my journey. Hello, Brenna, Feral Forest Unicorn. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right. Alrighty. Let's get going. We are live. Good morning. Let's dive in. It's 9:04. I'm a few minutes behind. That's okay. That's okay. We're in divine order always. I'm just going to take a deep breath, you guys. It's one of those days where the synchronicities are so blatantly obvious and in my face, and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. But with those days comes a lot of excitement, and then I start talking in my throat, and I forget I'm practicing talking out of my heart. And so there might be some deep breaths throughout this conversation today, simply because I'm very excited. It's an exciting day in the world of Lindsay, and if you feel that energy, vibe with me. Vibe with me. Hello, gal. Hello, the real Slim Brady. What was my greatest moment? Oh, well, I mean, being alive, every single moment is my greatest moment, but I will share with you what is happening in my world and the synchronicities that I'm experiencing. And I share this information with you because you are likely on a spiritual journey if you're hanging out with me every day. And you may need help clarifying or confirming or understanding what the heck is going on in your world. Hello, Sean. Hello, Margot. Welcome to the chat. If you're new here, by the way, please say hello. I'm Lindsay. I broadcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for about an hour where we talk all things manifesting, energy, winning at life. And I also broadcast Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. where we chill out. It is a very vibe energy. So if you're interested in vibing out with me in the evenings, releasing the day, then join me there too. Hello, Kaylee. Thank you for saying hi and welcome to the chat. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the chat. Hi, YB1983. Welcome to the chat. All right. Without further ado, let's do the dang thing already. We've got lots to talk about. First and foremost, if you were with me yesterday or you caught the replay on YouTube, my YouTube handle is at I am Lindsay with Love. Did you ride the energetic wave? Holy cow, I did. I got so much done. I received so much abundance yesterday, you guys. It was a beautiful day. Were you on the wave with me yesterday? And if so, how did you do? Did you stay on the wave or did you fall off? Did you have to get back on your board? What's happening? Hello, Sophie. Welcome to Soph. I'm sorry. Welcome, Soph. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Vex. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Doug. Welcome to the chat. Crypto Magic. Welcome to the chat. All right, you guys, by the way, just as a reminder, if you need to catch the replays ever, if you can't watch me live at 9 a.m. because you have like a boss that's telling you to do things or something like that, then make sure to catch my replays on YouTube. They are usually available like within a few minutes after, I think. Anyway, I think so. All right, let's get going. We're talking today, two big topics of conversation today are going to be around your soul's purpose, understanding what you came here to do on this earth, right? That's powerful information. We're going to talk astrology with that. We're going to talk human design with that. I'm going to give you an offer that you may be very interested in with that. Hello on YouTube. If you're watching, please say hello in the chat. I'm going to do my best to work with my YouTube followers and viewers as well. It's a little tricky. I'm still trying to figure it out. All right. And the other big topic of conversation will be meeting your spirit guides, talking with your spirit guides. Who the heck are your spirit guides? What's going on there? All right. Thank you for the like, seeds, and stuff. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Rebecca. And by the way, if you're new here, please feel free to say hello in the chat. We're going to get rolling. My OGs are going to come on, and the conversation is always inspiring, motivating, uplifting, encouraging, confirming, all of those powerful things. As a reminder, if you're new here and you're starting to act a little weird or disrespectful in the chat, talking about things or spamming or things that don't really involve astrology, energy, winning your best life, I will just block you. So please, you guys, be respectful to each other. That's what we're here for. Hi, I'm Anne from Cape Cod. Welcome, Anne. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes, Rebecca. Welcome to the chat. By the way, you guys, I'm shifting into a new frequency. I'm hoping to have this frequency shift completed by around August 6th or so when I go to New York City. Maybe around August 8th in the Portal Lions Gate. Hi, Catherine. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hi, Sparks. Hi, Jose Luis. Hi, Kaylee. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Sheila. Welcome to the chat. Yesterday, we started our kind of detox frequency cleanse. It went okay. I'm not going to lie. We did about a 50% effort. Today is the day. All the groceries came, all the fruits and veggies came. We are ready and set to go now. We are well prepared. We have the right tools. And so I will take you along on that journey as I detox and cleanse my body, energetically speaking, so I can shift into the new frequency a little bit easier. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we are talking about faith. Again, yes, we are. I said it, but it is in a way that's something new. You haven't heard yet from me anyway. Hello, Chevy Man. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the likes, Kaylee. Let's get going as promised. All right. So do you know, and by the way, you guys, you can feel free to answer in the chat if you'd like, or you can keep it to yourself. Faith is my middle name. Rebecca, that's beautiful. I love it. Do you know what you're here for? Why am I here? Do you ask yourself that often? Not in a depressing way, in like there's something in my heart that is just wants to burst free, but I don't quite know what it is. Why am I actually here? Why did I choose to come to Earth? Why? What is my soul's purpose? Am I in alignment? Am I even on the right path? Are these questions that you're asking yourself? I used to ask myself these questions, but not anymore. Not anymore. I have lots of confirmation, but I'm going to share that with you in a second. But if you have those questions in your mind, you're trying to figure it out. Okay, so seeds and stuff, which you just said, Anne? Okay, Anne. I was like, I swear you just told me your name was Anne. Other than having two amazing kids, I have no clue. Okay, Bex. All right, hello, Samantha. Welcome to the chat. Great questions. Yeah, okay, then stay with me. Hi, Tanya. Love, healing, and I think vibes, it said. All right, so I'm thinking about this because I do write a report called Your Soul's Purpose Report. And that's not really where this stemmed from. This is just a conversation that I'm having a lot lately with a lot of different types of people. And I'm having it because people are waking up, right? We are no longer flopping around like humans on the earth. We know there's an energetic playing field that we'd like to play on, but we can't exactly quite figure it out. It's like, I know I'm here to do something, but I cannot figure it out. And then we start to push with human effort. We lose our alignment because we're pushing so hard as a human in the 3D plane. And then we kind of go even more out of alignment. And so what we might be getting close to figuring it out, we kind of go the opposite way. Okay, and so hello, Tanya. That's me right now, Samantha. Okay, well, stick with me. I've got answers. I've got answers from a channeled entity. I've got answers from my own energy, from my own knowledge and wisdom. You can relate. Okay, awesome. So when I've been writing these Your Soul's Purpose reports for a while now, and I put out an email yesterday saying, hey, if you're interested, you should get this report. And the report is not just looking at your astrology. It's not just your big three. You're more than just your sun, your moon, and your rising. You know that, right? Intuitively, you know. There would be no point in having the other planets in your birth chart if you were just your sun, your moon, and your rising. You are also the strongest planets in your chart. Maybe that have nothing to do with your sun and your moon and your rising, or maybe they do. It depends on the way your chart is created, right? And so you have these planetary actions, but then where do they live in the chart? What house? Because that is the area of life that you're going to be really action focused. And so when you combine the big three with the planets and the spaces and the houses, it becomes very profound very quickly, right? It's like, oh, everyone says I'm a Cancer, but that makes no sense. Well, maybe because it's only just one small placement, and yes, it's part of your big three, but it's actually not that serious when it comes to your chart. Yeah, I said it. Ooh. An astrologer saying that the one big three placement isn't that serious. It's potentially that, right? So there could be conflictions in the chart. There could be challenges in the chart, but that's not really what we're talking about. We're talking about, why is your soul here? And we can start to understand it intuitively by looking at the strongest energies. If you were to look at your strongest energies, you would know those are the easiest energies for me, likely. They're the most natural for me, and they're the strongest. So if I could combine, if I could tap into and marry those energies in a way that's very in alignment for me, now I have some serious knowledge to work with. And it's not like a fluke, you guys. It's not like if I were to write this report for you and intuitively look at your highest expression, because that's what I do. I look at these energies and I look at you from your highest expression, your highest self. And I think, what does this soul really desire to do in this lifetime? And when I combine them in a way, it becomes very powerful and very empowering as well. And you'll read that and you'll think, wow, I can actually do this. And the answer is, of course, because your energies would not be your energies. It wouldn't be, your chart wouldn't be that way otherwise, right? You can relate. All right, so let's keep going. Hello, little Fergie. Hello, Gabriella, sorry. Gabby, welcome to the chat, my friend. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you, by the way, for the likes. Thank you for the views. If you're new and you said hi, thank you for that. To my OGs that are here, hello. For the gifts and the energies, the exchange of energies, thank you in advance. All right, so we're looking at the big three. We're looking at the strongest energies in the chart, but we're also, for a limited time only, July of 2024. If you get this report before the end of July, by the way, and you're interested, it's the first link. When you click in my bio, it's the first link. It's called Your Soul's Purpose Report. For the first time ever, I am using some of my human design knowledge to look at what your soul is nudging you to do. There's a part of your chart that your soul is just begging you to pay attention to. Why? Because there's another part of your chart that's going to help you become a master. Your soul is nudging you in some area because your soul wants to be a master in some way. And your soul wants to communicate something out to the world. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be in media. This doesn't mean you have to be building a TikTok channel. This doesn't mean you have to be a teacher. But communication is the foundation of human existence, right? It's the foundation of connection. So if you were to know what your soul is nudging you to do, you were to know the strongest energies in your chart, you were to know really the strongest your big three and how imperative or not that is to you, what your soul wanted to master, how you could combine these energies in a way that really helped you step into that confidently. Because the confidence is really important, right? I wasn't always as confident to be able to talk about these things. If you could do this, you might start to really experience fulfillment. You really would, I think. And so that's the big thing, is we're all kind of hanging out. Most people, I'm saying most, this is not all people. I feel wildly fulfilled because I'm in alignment, but most people don't feel fulfilled on a day-to-day basis. Why is that? It's because the energies are misaligned. You're spending 8 to 10 hours at a place you don't want to spend because you were programmed to become a worker. That's realistic, right? All right, so let's look at this then. How do we figure it out? Well, I went down a little bit of a research, I don't even want to call it a rabbit hole. Wildly enough, intuitively enough, this morning, I was like, what if Quo, who I talk about Quo because I was introduced to Quo by Brian Scott, Reality Revolution on YouTube. I talk about him a lot. He is very powerful and I love his work. I was introduced to Quo through him and I started to read all the books, and now I'm reading the channelings. And this morning I was like, I wish I could find a Quo channeling on Your Soul's Purpose, because I'm writing these reports, right? I have 3 in the docket. By the way, if you're interested in getting the report, I'm creating them as they come in the order they come in. So you could be number 4 on the list today if you'd like. They're about 10 pages, even more now with the human design included. And I was like, maybe Quo has some information. This is a group of high density beings that has been channeled for the last 50 years by the same group out in California. The group is called LWL Research, and they sit in circle and channel together. One person channels as the instrument, allowing the energy to come through, the information to come through, right? I'm a channel. I allow the information from your higher self to connect with me, or from, whoever. It's always love and light and really brilliant, powerful information. And then the other people ask questions. Okay, so the question was, Goes right along. I clicked today on 2020. I don't know why. I was like, maybe if I read the channelings from 2020, we can kind of see what might be happening in 2024, right? Election year, all of that. We're not going into politics, but just from a macro energetic level. But what I found instead was that the very first article I clicked on talked about your soul's purpose. I was like, well, this is just perfect. Thank you so much, intuition. Thank you, intuition. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, all my guides and angels, God, source, universe, creator, for guiding me right here. Because this is exactly what I wanted to talk about. Because for the last day, I've been cranking out your soul's purpose reports in a great way, right? In a great way. I have 3 on the docket, by the way. If you want to be number 4, make sure to click the first link in my bio. Get in line. And it won't take more than a couple of days. I think I'll finish these 3 by tomorrow at the latest. Okay, so the question to quote is, I have an idea regarding my purpose. And think about this, you guys. Does this resonate? Does this feel like you? I have an idea regarding my purpose, but I feel like I'm walking the path of faith, and I don't know if I'm really on the right path, the right track. The person goes on to ask, quote, can you clarify my purpose as much as you can guide me on what I can do to initiate it and accomplish it that will not only benefit me, but others as well? And so Quo, because Quo is a high density group of high density beings, so it's a group of beings together. Quo says, well, first, we cannot tell you exactly what to do because it would be infringing upon your free will, because they recognize that humans in the 3D world have free will. My intuition guides me every day, but my ego could say, nah, I don't want to do that. Now, for a long time, that's what my ego did, right? But lately, I would say in the past month or so, I just follow my intuition very effortlessly and easily. And my life is just one beautiful, abundant, happy flow of ease. It could be that way for you too. The important thing, once again, is to align your energy, discover who you are. So Quo says, so we can't tell you exactly what it is because we don't want to infringe upon your free will. And when I intuitively read your energies in your soul's purpose report, I don't tell you exactly. I'm not like, you are meant to be a teacher of science at the university of blah, 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 right? Because that would just be wild. I would never say that. But what I would say maybe is you have the gift of the divine word. And in your highest expression, your voice is so powerfully influential. And if you were to just recognize that within you and start practicing ways to share your truth, you can make lasting change in the world. As an example. Now, by the way, divine word is one of the most powerful energies that you could have in your chart. And I would review the other energies as well and combine them together. Okay, so Quo goes on to say, however, what we do recommend to understand your soul's purpose, to understand and start to fulfill that little, tickle in your heart that says, I'm here to do something great. I'm here to do something more. Good morning, Carla. Thank you for the likes, Gabby. All right, so there's that tickle. And Quo says, we recommend meditation becomes the foundation for your journey. And so for those of you that are on the journey and really putting aside the meditation, thinking, I don't really need to meditate. Yes, please. And it's interesting because Quo goes on to say, it's not really that even important. It's unimportant about how good the meditation is, because a lot of people say, well, I don't want to meditate because I'm not good at it. I don't know how to. Well, first and foremost, nobody's good at walking on the first try, right? And then as the baby tries and tries and tries, they get the hang of it and then become more confident. And then all of a sudden they're a walking human instead of a crawling human. Okay. So allow yourself the grace and the patience, and you don't have to go hard in the paint, an hour-long meditation on the first try. Just try for 5 minutes, try for 10 minutes. And in fact, even 15 minutes of meditation a day is better than 0. You have some gurus, spiritual gurus. I use that loosely because I think we're always learning. We're always a student and a teacher at the same time. I don't believe in anything as a guru. That's not really my vibe. But they'll say, oh, I've meditated now for the last 40 days for 2 hours a day or 5 hours a day. Like, that's not really feasible for most people in the reality they've created, number one. But number two, just recognizing, Quo even says, it's unimportant how good the meditation is. The important thing is that you try. All you have to do is try. And when you try, you can start to, in this more contemplative state, this more introspective state, you can start to really think about and determine the path you'd like to take. Now, one of the tricks for me in finding my own path, I would always ask myself, especially at a crossroads in life, when I was so fed up working in insurance, I hated my job. I was drinking every single night. I was getting paid a lot of money. I was miserable. I was working on Saturdays. I was staying to the office until 10 at night. The lights would be shut off. My computer light would be on. It was one of those, you're such a good worker. Here's more work until burnout happened. I sat and said to myself, what do I love the most in life right now? I love fashion and I love numbers. And then I started to research, how can I marry this love? And so something for you, especially if you're feeling at a crossroads in your life, sit down with yourself, close your eyes, put on some relaxing music, follow your breath. You don't have to be the best at meditating, but just allow yourself to just slow down the mind a little bit and ask, what do I love most right now? And it doesn't have to be anything about society, your family. What does my soul love the most right now? And even if it sounds the most wild, conflicting, numbers and fashion, how is that ever going to work? Well, did you know that people that are buyers in fashion spend more time working in Excel spreadsheets than they do at fashion shows? Ta-da, right? And that's what I became. Good morning, Oscar. Welcome to the chat. So allowing yourself that time to really determine the path that your soul loves. Okay. Quo goes on to say, I shouldn't say he. Quo goes on to say, because it's a group of beings, and I quote, it says, this determination will then bring the seeker, you, various people, someone like me, likely because people are always finding confirmation in the chat, will bring various people, places, and experiences and situations, each as a catalyst, providing the opportunity to grow. So simply make a choice. If the choice is, I would really love to learn more about my spirituality, and perhaps that's my calling right now, then join the Cosmic Collective, right? There's an opportunity to grow. I'm the catalyst. You're listening to me now. Or maybe you were listening about your soul's purpose and you really want that report. I guarantee you it's an opportunity to grow. I outline the challenges. I outline how to transcend out of the challenges. And I'm going to share with you in a moment what your human design can tell you. I'm going to actually share my personal human design. And I think you're going to probably be like, whoa. Because I know I was like, whoa, when I learned this information a couple of weeks ago. It's powerful, but you have to find a way to learn yourself through meditation, through journaling, through reflection, through, joining a group of people, through astrology reports about you and only you, right? Okay, so Ko says, also, by the way, if you experience any traumatic or disharmonious or even questionable catalysts, so catalysts that are very challenging, Ko says, these should also be taken into meditation and examined to see what the potentials for growth are. You always grow when you're at your lowest point. You always grow through the challenges, right? You can look back at some of the hardest parts of your life likely and say, I'm actually really grateful that happened to me, for me, not to me, for me, because now I'm here. I'm grateful that I almost died. I'm grateful. Why? Because had I not, would I have the courage and the bravery to share what I'm sharing now? I don't know. I'm grateful for it. Okay, so let's go on. And then it goes on to say, so this is once again finding your soul's purpose, you guys. So start thinking, start searching, start understanding yourself at a higher level, at a higher frequency. Ko says at the end of each day, Ko recommends to go back into meditation to see what growth was for the day as each seeker. So basically go back in the day when you're falling asleep at night, or maybe you're going to meditate before bed. What did you experience in that day? And is what you experienced in that day a catalyst for your growth? Because this is even wilder. Quo says that each of us, each seeker, by the way, you're a seeker, you're likely seeking something, you're listening to me talk about energy, right? Each seeker has pre-incarnatively, that's a hard word to say, pre-incarnatively programmed So before we came to this earth, we had a program of vast realm of potential experiences that can teach us a handful of lessons in this lifetime. And not only that, but Quo goes on to say, once again, this group of higher density beings, more wise, more intelligent, more connected than us, says the subconscious mind, hello, Haley, the subconscious mind knows of these lessons. Your subconscious mind knows that you're experiencing these lessons, so you can receive clues. It's already all in there. You can receive clues in meditation, through dreams and inspirations in your waking life throughout the day to help you unravel the mystery that is your soul's purpose. How powerful is that? It's already inside of you. Now, are tools like your soul's purpose report helpful? Well, yes, of course. It helps you understand your energy at a higher frequency. I write from a higher frequency. It is not mundane, like, this is a challenge of your report. This is a challenge of this placement. It's like your soul's expression in its highest truth and compassion wants to experience XYZ with these frequencies. I'm going to share with you guys, I'm going to share with you 3 pieces of my chart in my human design that I'm including in this soul's purpose report. And I'm going to share it with you because I think you're going to be really surprised at the confirmation I received, especially if you've been spending time with me for a little bit and you know what I'm about. If you don't know what I'm about teaching you about your abundance. I'm very much teaching you about faith. I'm teaching you about manifesting, how you are deserving and worthy of living this reality, creating this reality. You create your own reality, and you can do it every single day in a very powerful way. So I'm going to share with you 3 different things that are also included in the report. 1, what is my soul nudging me to do, pushing me to do? 2, what is my soul desiring that I master? And 3, what did I come here to actually communicate? From a soul, you guys, once again, from a soul perspective, from a high vibrational, energetic perspective, not down here in 3D land. I play the energetic game of life. I do not play in the 3D. It's futile. It's pointless. Everything starts as energy. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Hello, Morgan Ann. Welcome to the chat. Here's what my soul is pushing me to do. Through grace, wisdom, and awareness, I stand in my integrity and I share my heart with my tribe, helping to shape the future. From my human design, that is what my soul is nudging me to do. Now, if you know me or you've been spending time with me, you know that when I spiritually awoke, I received the soul mission of helping raise the frequency of the planet. And then I look at my human design, and through grace, wisdom, and awareness, those things that I'm attempting to teach you every day, I stand in my integrity, my alignment, and share my heart with my tribe, helping to shape the future. Beautiful, Oscar, but so powerful. If you're sitting there wondering, what did I come here to do? And you have a little idea in your brain, I beg you to get your soul's purpose report, because you're going to find this confirmation and you're going to think, thank you, God, source, universe, creator, thank you. Because your birth chart, your human design is your roadmap. It's not lying to you, right? And so you can release any imposter syndrome. You can release any insecurities. You can release any lack of self-confidence, because dang it, it says it right here. Right here. It's not a trick. Okay, so it goes on to say, what does my soul crave to master? What did I come here to really master in this lifetime? You guys are going to lose your mind on this. Through leaps of faith, confidence, trust, positive mindset, and manifesting, I take the leadership role and honor my leadership role as the leader of my creation. In other words, through My soul is basically nudging me to stand in my integrity and share my heart, using my awareness to stand in my integrity, share my heart to help shape the future. And it wants to master leaps of faith, confidence, manifesting and positive mindset and trust so that I am the leader of my reality. I'm the leader of the creation. I was listening to this masterclass with my headphones in on Saturday morning last weekend, and I was like, oh, writing, oh my gosh, writing. And my partner is looking at me like, oh, what are you listening to? And I'm nerding out. I'm like, holy shit. I usually do not swear, but holy shit. So, oh yes, I am onto something. I am wildly connected, Trendsettanista. That's a fun name. I love that. Okay, so lastly, by the way, you guys, until the end of July, I'm including this information in your report. After July, I'm not including it. I don't know how else to say it. After July, it's done. This is kind of a bonus. Good morning, Diana. This is a bonus for your soul's purpose report. Correct. Thanks. You're welcome. I always like to try to say the names right. Okay. What am I here to communicate? So this is very interesting. It gets better. Could it get any better? I don't know, but it does. Actually, I do know. The answer is yes. Stay with me. I am here to communicate spirit and power. All day, every day, I am reminding you that the word power is not a scary word. We are programmed to believe it is scary. We are programmed to be afraid of our own empowerment. If you don't like the word power, choose empowerment. So I'm here to communicate spirit. What does that mean? It means I am here to communicate abundance for all. That desires are fulfilled. Your desires are always fulfilled by spirit, God, source, universe, creator, whatever you call it, choose a name or not, love. And that you are completely supported. This is what I'm here to communicate. I lost my mind. This was the last part of the masterclass. I had tears coming down my eyes because I was like, wow, Lindsay, you are on the right path. And now I can release any pressure. It does not exist in my reality because I know exactly what I'm here to talk about and I'm already doing it. So just keep getting better and better at my own craft and helping you become more abundant, more confident, more secure, more empowered. So we can raise the frequency of the planet like my soul is nudging me to do. Good morning, Gina. You feel it. Yeah. It's not intense, Rebecca. I'm speaking intense. I'm speaking in an intense way because it's hitting my soul. It feels so good. It's not intense. Why is it not intense though? For you, perhaps because your blueprint says something else, but mine is what my soul came here to do. So for me, it makes perfect sense. It feels good to be in this alignment. Lastly, I'm supposed to be talking about power. What does that mean? Once again, I'll say it always. The difference between pushing with so much human effort in the 3D world down here, likely asleep, pushing so hard that you burn out. The difference between that and standing in your alignment, in your highest expression, with a strong intuition connected to God, source, universe, creator, manifesting your best reality. I am here to communicate how powerful you are, how you are always wildly supported, how you can manifest your best reality when you find your own alignment. And when I say find your alignment, I mean discover it within you. And how do you do that? You become aware. You experience astrology readings. Maybe you get in the Cosmic Collective. You spend time listening to my lives. When you miss them, you catch them on YouTube replay. You guys, wow. Yes, spirit-led, 100%. I'm connected. This is not an ego thing, you guys. This is my life purpose. I'm here to do this. That is why it feels this way, right? Thank you for sharing, E. Welcome to the chat. I missed you. It's what we are purposes for, spirit-led. Yeah, and some people feel like it's intense, but also because we're all energetically the same foundation. We all come from the same energy. You guys remember this. It's like 26 letters of the alphabet make up billions of words. It's the same thing with us. The same energy, we can say 26 different energies make up 8 billion people on the planet. It's the same. And so my energy is only mine and yours is only you. It makes you so special. Understand what is so special about you so you can step into that special, unique energy. It's going to take a little bit of energy practice, right? I didn't get here overnight. I woke up quantum leap in 2019. In between, Kundalini rose right after that, fast, 2 quick movements. The near-death experience slammed my heart chakra open. That was traumatic energetically and it was traumatic physically. Both playing fields. But once that happened, I thought to myself, I've got to integrate this energy now. What am I going to do? And so I created the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course because nobody was going to help me besides me. I searched the internet. Nobody had something to help me that I found anyway. So I created the course to activate and align every single chakra within the system. Because yeah, you might be awake, but if the rest of your chakras are blocked or overactive or misaligned, you have a lot of knowledge, but you don't know how to use it to win at life. And I'm trying to help. I really am. I'm going to take a breath. I pray you learn how to win at life. I pray. But nobody can do your push-ups for you. You have to do the inner work on your own, but you can get the guidance. And if you're interested in getting the guidance from me, click into my link, get your soul's purpose report, be number 4 in line, number 5 in line. I'm telling you, this additional information around your human design is included until the end of July. It is the first link when you click into my link in bio. It will take you right to the checkout page. If you are seeking alignment, if you're like, okay, you know what, I've heard this enough. I'm really getting ticked off living in this kind of mediocre life. I'm stuck somewhere in my life. I know I'm in misalignment. Likely, you know, it's pretty obvious if you're in misalignment, by the way. You're pushing with a lot of human effort. Everything is a hurdle. Everything is a struggle. It's not meant to be that way, you guys. It is not meant to be that way. You were not designed to struggle. You were designed and you were excited to come to this earth because you wanted to experience, you wanted to grow, you wanted to have fun, you wanted to experience your abundance. You were deserving. You knew when you came in that you were deserving and worthy. You already knew that. It's programmed inside of you. So if you're listening and you're like, well, I'm not good enough for that, and delete, we're not playing that game. That's a low vibrational victimhood game. We're not playing it. You are good enough. You are enough. You are everything you need to be. What do you need to do? Unlock it. Activate yourself. Empower yourself. Wild stuff, you guys. So remember, once again, your soul's purpose report, once again, 10 plus pages at this point, you guys. I'm looking at your big 3. I'm looking at your strongest planetary placements. I'm looking at the houses they live in. I'm intuitively looking at you from your higher self. If your soul were to look down on you, that's the way I'm looking at you. And I'm telling you exactly the strongest energies. I'm marrying them intuitively in ways that will help you stand in your highest frequency and really unlock your own abundance, your own ease of flow of life, your own happiness, connecting to your intuition. And until the end of July, July 31st, I will also be including information around what I just shared with you about me. So your soul's nudging, what your soul's nudging you to do, that I have this thought, I feel like I'm here for something more. You're going to figure it out in that report. And then also, what you came here to master and what you came here to communicate. And I guarantee you, just like mine was a beautiful flow, yours will be too. And when you connect those pieces, oh, now you are about to start winning at the game of life. All right, I'm going to catch up on the messages. And then we're going to talk about spirit guides. We've got about 10 minutes to talk about spirit guides. It's going to be a quick conversation. We can always pick it back up tomorrow. Yeah, you guys. Also, by the way, thank you for the follows. Everything Gen X. Thank you for the follow, Sam. Thank you for all of the likes, you guys. Thank you for sharing the live. Hello, Gina. Hi, E. Welcome back. Spreading awareness. Amen to that. Transectanista. Extraordinaire. I love it. Gina, Backs in Progress. Didn't know you had a near-death experience. I've heard survivors have powerful messages. Yeah, I did. I met my angel. That's what we're going to segue into. I met my angel and I learned his name last night through confirmation on our evening TikTok live. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm winning at life. I can't even. How am I winning at life, Katya Ann? Well, did you just hear the whole chat? I am in my alignment. I am wildly fulfilled, fulfilling my soul mission, fulfilling my heart. I don't have a single bad day. I don't have a single problem in my life. I'm right where I want to be, doing exactly what I want to be doing, living my happiest life ever, and abundance flows to me effortlessly and easily. Is that enough of winning at life? I'm with the love of my life, my soulmate. I have a little soul doggy sleeping next to me. Beautiful family, a strong group of friends. I don't know what more I could ask for, but I will continue to manifest. I will. I would like more members in the Cosmic Collective, monthly spiritual lessons, monthly spiritual chats on Zoom with me so you get to actually interact with me. You get to connect with my energy. I am shifting into a new frequency. It started July 5th. Hello, Deborah. Welcome to the chat. On July 5th, the new moon was at 14 degrees of Cancer. My natal moon is 13 degrees Cancer. My ascendant is 15 degrees Cancer. Don't tell me I'm not shifting into a new frequency. I'm headed on the way up, you guys, on the way up. Thank you for joining my team. Hello, Miss Jesso. Love and light to you. I got divine chills head to toe as I scrolled on your page. Well, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Lala. Lala, it's okay that you missed the whole chat. I am now recording on YouTube. I have a camera right here. I'm not the best at looking at both. I'm more into my TikTok zone. But if any of you missed the chat or you want to go back and listen or you're curious, I've been recording since July 18th. And they are available on my YouTube channel. You can search Lindsay with Love. I think my name's up here, maybe down here. Make sure to hit the follow button, you guys. TikTok will let you know every morning I'm live at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. This is what we talk about. I'm raising your awareness every time you hang out with me. I'm raising your frequency. Why? Because we're all energetically connected. When you hang out with a high vibrational person, you start to vibrate faster, right? Energetically. All right. So Lala, you missed the whole chat. No worries. Go onto YouTube, search Lindsay with Love, or my handle is at I am Lindsay with Love. All right. Thank you for the follow, Oscar. Thank you for the follow, Maddie. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Lala. Yeah. Okay, Catherine, thank you for that. I got to catch up. That's the definition of winning at life. Amen to that. Sunshine, I'm the best. Thanks, Lala. I appreciate you. Carol Ann, thank you for the follow. Miss Jess, thank you for becoming a member on my team. Melly's in the chat. Hi, Melly. Beautiful soul. Welcome. Deborah, thank you for the good mornings and the gifts. You guys are so awesome. My lives are growing too, right? You see this. You experience the energy. All right. Doesn't it feel like great just be full of contentment and awe of life? Everything Gen X, then start manifesting something more. As humans and spiritual beings on this earth, it is very normal to be, and by the way, if you got the impression that I'm content with life, I would say I'm wildly accepting while patiently manifesting consistently. I'm wildly grateful for my life while always patiently and assuming my manifestations are coming to me. So content isn't exactly the word I would use. And I don't know if you're saying that about you or saying that about me, but I'll clear it up on my end. I love the energy in here. All right, Miss Jess, well, welcome to the chat. So my car alarm went off at 6 a.m. this morning. Nobody in my car. I checked all the cameras. Yes. Okay, everything Gen X. Good. I'm glad we are resonating together, and I'm glad that we are on the same frequency. You guys, I want to share a story really interestingly. Wild synchronicities. This is going to be fast and furious because we have to set the energetic wave in like 10 minutes. And if you're new here and you don't know what the energetic wave is, we are going to do some affirming, some weird things with our eyes closed. It's going to be amazing. And you are going to feel like you have the best day every day when you do it with me. All right, so let's go. Let's keep going. Yesterday, I was talking about my guide team because I have a team of guides and I know their names. One's name is James. One's name is Rose. I was playing the energetic game of life and I asked a worker at TikTok to please work only for Lindsay with Love. I was like, hey, TikTok worker, A name flew into my brain and I'm going to share it in a second. Hey, TikTok worker. Could you please only focus on Lindsay with love? Could you please push my message out to people that want to hear it? Could you please push my message out to those who might need confirmation around their spiritual journey, who might need my help inside the Cosmic Collective, who might want to know their soul's purpose and get your soul's purpose report, the first link in my bio. Will you please push my message out to those that need help so that I may fulfill my soul mission of raising the frequency of the planet? And a name came into my brain, Eileen. And Eileen said, yes, I will. I will work with you on your platform and helping spread your message. Kay, thank you for the recommendation, but I am in divine order. Good morning, Yesenia. I am not living in a fear-based life. I almost died once. I'm good. But thank you for, I don't know, worrying, I guess. I don't live in a worried life. Okay, so Eileen is like, yeah, I'll help you. And I'm like, Eileen, come on. Well, then I was like, maybe it's Elaine. I second guessed it because Elaine is the name of my aunt who passed away. Good morning. Hello, blah, 2713. Welcome to the chat. I have an aunt Elaine who passed away. So I was like, is it Eileen or is it Elaine? I was like, either way, it is what it is, whatever. Like, I'll figure it out. I'll get the confirmation. Sorry, one second, you guys. So as I'm sitting at lunch on Sundays, 2 days ago, Come On Eileen, the song Come On Eileen, da-da, came on the radio at the restaurant I was sitting at. I was like, okay, Eileen is her name. Thank you, Eileen, for helping me build my TikTok platform. I appreciate you. And thank you for confirming and nice to meet you kind of a thing. Okay, so that was Eileen. Then last night, during our vibe out session in the evening, by the way, you guys, I do a vibe out session Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We listen to some nice music and I crochet. And I don't really love to talk, but sometimes I do. I just want to like hang out and give you guys a space to breathe. Somebody asked me about my story about my near-death experience and meeting an angel in real life. And I said, it's kind of funny. I never have asked that angel what his name is. I never asked. And then Gary flew into my brain right in that moment on the live. And I go, okay, well, this is strange, but his name is Gary. And Mallory, I don't know, Mallory, if you're in the chat today. I didn't see you join, but maybe you've been quiet. Mallory, who's in the Cosmic Collective and in the Manifesting Club, goes, well, I just started dating a guy and his cat's name is Gary. And I was like, well, that's a beautiful confirmation. So if you are curious about your guides, I have some answers for you. As I was looking at this Quo channeling, what I just taught you guys about your soul's purpose via Quo, the group of high density beings, Quo, you will not believe the synchronicity. I scrolled to the next question in this meditation, in this channeling session, and it was about spirit guides. I was like, oh, geez, Louise, Lindsay, you are just like vibing today. I don't know why I just said, geez, Louise, I never say that, but I am vibing. I am in divine order. I am in perfect timing. I'm right where I need to be. It's clear because I scrolled down and the next question says, I've got one final question. You mentioned earlier in response the aid of various guides that we might have in other realms. And I was wondering if you could talk about different ways that we might be able to connect with those guides and receive their guidance. So you guys, maybe Louise is your next spirit guide. Yeah, right. Geez, Louise. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. So Quo goes on to say, once again, you guys, this is channeled information from a group of high density beings, more intelligent than us, more aware than us, more connected than us, more in tune than us from a spiritual perspective, because we're living in this dense earth, right? So Quo says, of course, meditation is one way to open up yourself to the assistance and guidance of your guides. By the way, if you guys are new here, I hold my chest because I'm training myself to speak from my heart versus my throat. And that's one way to help me train. I just felt compelled to say that because I know I'm just sitting here like hanging out with my hand on my chest. It's a little bit weird. Whatever you consider weird anyway. So Quo says, if the desire is strong enough within the seeker, within you, You can make contact in a very direct fashion with your guides in the meditative state. They all quote also says the dream state is helpful. You can fall asleep, and before you fall asleep, you could ask your guide. So for me, Eileen, I could say, Eileen, Eileen, in my dream tonight, can you help me? And then whatever the question might be. So for this example, Eileen, could you give me some more guidance on a potential strategy that I could use on my TikTok? Or maybe some topics I could discuss that would really magnetize people more to my channel so I could fulfill my soul mission. And Eileen, inside of this dream, can you share this information with me and really help me remember it? Whether it's through repetition of the dream or you wake me up and I write it down, will you help me remember? So you could connect with your guides in the dream. If you don't know your guides, you could simply say, hello guides, I know you're out there. Will one of you appear in my dream and will you help me remember who you are when I wake up? Another way is using a pendulum. I don't have my pendulum near me, but pendulum work, there's different ways to work with the pendulum. I think it's important what stone you choose. I think it's important what string it's on. So a lot of people, there's information around wood pendulums and then like a leather cord. If you go to buy a pendulum, say at like a crystal shop and it's like on a metal string and like da-da-da, I don't know about those pendulums. I think it's more personal than that. Anyway, you could use your pendulum and ask yes or no questions around your guide, or you could even automatic write. Write on the top of a paper today, hello guide, what is your name? Will you please tell me about yourself? And then meditate for a little bit. Once again, Quo says it's not important how good it is. It's unimportant how good your meditation is, because what does good in meditation even mean? It's more important that you try. And then automatic write and see what comes up. And by the way, I started my channeling by automatic writing. I used to automatic write all the channeled messages for the zodiac signs for each month. And now after my near-death experience, my clairaudient capabilities turned on and now I can channel. And soon they're going to say, they actually told me already, and I do know this is true because I channel often live and I can tell when I'm channeling because everything comes through very easy in a smooth way. It's very articulated. It's articulated well, very correctly. And I typically, not that I lose consciousness of what I'm saying, but it's almost like I don't remember every single word for word. I couldn't regurgitate it all back to you. I try, but it's not always like as succinct and easy and effortless as it was when I channeled. So I can channel with my eyes open. Let's see what happens. Maybe in the near future, rather than watching your zodiac videos channeled with my eyes closed, I'll be able to look at you, and that would be nice. I do feel a little strange filming a 10-minute video with my eyes closed. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? It's all part of my own personal journey. So you guys, what a wild, wild last couple of days for me. I've met 2 of my spirit guides, confirmed through songs and people confirming for me through synchronicities. I have stepped into a new frequency. I'm in the middle of a shift. It's very quick. It's moving fast and furious. I feel very proud and excited, yet patient and calm at the same time. And I urge you once again, if you really have this desire in your heart to stand in your highest expression, whatever that looks like for you, it's likely that you're a light worker because you're spending time with me and that's what I'm doing, right? Then please get in line, get your soul's purpose report. You could be number 4 or 5 or 6 in line. I have 3 in line right now. 2 of them at least for certain will be out today. So you could be number 2 in line today, right? I would really urge you to check that out. Until July, the end of July, I will be including the human design information as well, because that was so powerful for me that I would feel like I'm doing a disservice to you to not include it, basically. Because it was so powerful for me. To have those realizations was just like, thank you. Literally, thank you, God, Source, Universe, Creator. I do one-on-one sessions, energy healing sessions, and I also do, yes, Lala, it's called Your Soul's Purpose Report. So yes, it outlines your big 3, it outlines your planetary placements, it outlines your human design. Bye, Victoria. Have an amazing day. You can catch the wave after, you can catch the wave later. I'm going to start it in a couple minutes. So yes, I do one-on-one sessions. I do energy healing sessions, which is a combination of like perspective shifting verbally, right? And then me connecting with your higher self and channeling and sending energy. And then I also do what's called an Ask Your Higher Self session. All of those are in the link in my bio, by the way, or you can go to lindsaywithlove.com. I have a website with lots of resources there, and you can sign up for that. Lala, if you want one, you can click the link in my bio, and it's the very first link called Your Soul's Purpose. Your Soul's Purpose. One of my best friends was named Lindsay, spelled the same way, and she's now part of my spirit team. Oh, Miss Jess, I love that. I'm sending her lots of powerful energy. Sorry, I just had to plug my phone in, you guys. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But I trust she's always with you. And I trust that it sounds like you trust that too. So that's good. All right. If you're new here, we're about to do something wild and crazy, but it's lots of fun. And I really urge you to dive into it and really experience it. Oh, thank you, Lala. I appreciate it. I've worked hard on my website. It's gone through lots of different renditions, and I feel proud of the way it looks now. So thank you for that. All right. We are going to close our eyes, and we are going to do some affirmations. I'd like you to think of something you're manifesting. We're going to do a few affirmations, and in the middle of the affirmations, we're going to smile with our teepers. Show me your teepers. And then afterwards, we're going to affirm that it's already done. We're going to do this a few times. We're going to do some breathing in between. It's quick, it's fast, it's furious. So close your eyes. Breathe. Breathe in. Sigh it out of your mouth. Repeat out loud. Think about your manifestation. Maybe it's just having a good day. Maybe you're manifesting something really powerful. Maybe you're manifesting an entire lifestyle change. Whatever it is, pick something for you. Repeat out loud after me if you can, or silently if you're around people that might think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't care which one it is. I am strong. I can do this. Now show me your teeth first. Smile nice and big, teeth out. Your manifestation has just come true, which is why you're so happy. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers. Your manifestation is on its way to you, my friends. I freaking did it. We're in a new frequency now. I knew I could do it. Breathe in. Pulling the energy from your root up to your crown chakra, visualizing your manifestation and really expanding it out as wide as you can expand that visualization, pushing it out to space if you can. And on the exhale, pulling the energy down the crown, sinking it into your root chakra, the base of your spine, on your sits bones, cementing it into your physical reality, pulling it from the manifested plane down into physical reality. One more time, breathing in. Building your manifestation at the top, seeing it, really seeing it, experiencing it, feeling it if you can. And on the exhale, bringing it down the chakra system to your spine, to your root chakra down the base of your spine. Cementing it into your physical reality. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. All right, you're on the energetic wave. You're welcome. Ride the wave all day. If you fall off, great news. Your surfboard is attached on your ankle with a string, a rope. You just get back on the board, get back on the wave. All right. If you enjoyed this, click the follow button below. TikTok will tell you tomorrow morning when I'm live. And if you remember, just join me at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm always live Monday through Friday. If you want to vibe out with me and release the day, hang out with me tonight at 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday Eastern Standard Time. And if you are ready to step into your highest frequency already, then either get your soul's purpose report and start learning about yourself, join the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course and get aligned. Unleash your manifesting power. Really, truly, you align yourself and you unleash your power. If you use code POWER at checkout, POWER, you save 15%. It becomes like a $61, $64 course. Very reasonable. Lala, teared up. Welcome, Kimberlyn. Hello. Thank you for the rose, Gen X, everything Gen X. Ease on the wave. Allow you guys permission granted to stand in your highest expression. You create your reality. You're not going to do it by pushing and burning out with human effort. You are going to do it by aligning with yourself, with your highest self, with your highest truth and expression, with your highest truth and compassion, with God, source, universe, creator. That's how you do it. And I say all of them because pick one that resonates for you. It's your reality after all. It's not mine. Choose the one. If you need to right now, if you still feel a little bit nervous about this, get your scissors out. Maybe you need 2 pairs of scissors. Get them out and start cutting the tape off the box. Cut it off and open the lid. Get out of the box. Release the limiting beliefs. You came here to live your best dang life, and we are already living in 2024, so I really don't know what you're waiting for at this point. Let's go, Beth says. Let's go. All right, you guys, I hope to see some of you in my inbox with your soul's purpose reports. Remember that through July, you will have the human design stuff included. After July, let's see how it goes. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to see. At this point, there are already 10 plus page reports. I'm not even charging $10 a page. So let's see how it goes. Get in the list, get on the list. If you're interested in spending time with me in spiritual chats and lessons once a month in a community, inside of a community of spiritual people, like-minded people, if you're lonely or confused on your journey, you may be interested in the Cosmic Collective. It's a monthly subscription. And if you're ready to align, only you can lift your dumbbells, only you can do your own jumping jacks. So if you want to align and you're really ready, you're like, damn it, I'm done living this mediocre life because I know I'm better than this. I know I'm better than this. I know I can create more than this for myself, my family, and the collective. Then get into the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. It will teach you line by line, step by step, exactly how I connected with myself. I created it for myself, and then I packaged it nicely for you because I feel like many people in the world need help. Use the code POWER, you get 15% off. POWER, POWER. You guys, that was an amazing live. For all the newbies that are here, thank you times a million for showing up and hanging out with me today. For all the OGs that are here, thank you for being here. For everybody that was brave enough to say hello and interact and lift each other up in the chat, that was amazing. Get on the wave, stay on the wave, have the best day ever. I will see you back here tomorrow at 9 a.m.